Hello everybody and welcome to my live stream part 2 of Blade Runner the Graphic Adventure. We're gonna have a good time. We're starting in Act 3. And yeah, just give me a couple seconds to get everything ready and we'll be going. All right. Guess we are in the warehouse hideout. Let's see. Let's slice these ropes up. Just hop on over to the radiator. Take your time. Oh my God. And there we go. Those replicants aren't too clever. Let's see. Supposed to observe the chair in the center of the room here. Hey Dan, how you doing? I got a doll. I got a something.
Hysteria Hall was an arcade down near Nightclub Row.
Okay. So we got a piece of paper, which is a photograph, gathered up, got a token, got the doll. Let's see what else we can find here.
It felt and smelled like real cheese.
Real
Dairy products were
cheese.
choice contraband, scarce and mucho expensive. Selling them was a Class A felony.
All right. And let's see, are we done here? Let's check. Yeah, I think we are.
You let them in my room?
They had a warrant, mister. What was I supposed to do?
They took my pictures.
Couldn't stop them.
How about me? You think I'm easy to stop? Who the hell are you?
McCoy, LPD.
LPD, huh? Maybe you guys can return something to me.
How do you know we got it?
One of your own. Invaded my property. Bad haircut. Stupid coat. The other guy.
What other guy?
Don't play dumb.
What about him?
Nothing. I just thought you were gonna arrest me, that's all.
I don't care about your little run-in with the manager, okay? I'm looking for a couple of replicants.
Can't help you there, friend.
Maybe the clerk can tell me who was renting that room back there. Why were you hassling him?
You let these creeps in my room. I'm a very private person.
What have they got against you?
Nothing, friend. I ain't done nothing.
Hey, Ben, how you
We're all
doing?
innocents, aren't we?
Damn straight. And I don't like people asking questions either.
Just help me out here a little more. You seen a big Rasta guy around here? Or a guy with a beard and dark eyes?
A Rasta? What's that?
He's got dreadlocks. Talks with an accent.
Oh. No, I ain't seen no one like that.
I'm
Look,
doing pretty good.
my mother's waiting for me. You stick around. Maybe the manager will come back.
I'm enjoying this excellent environment. We're in the Yukon Hotel. Let's go to this door right here. Well, first let's save. I have played this game before, yes. But a long, long time ago.
I didn't know who was working this side of the pool, but whoever it was, they'd been pretty thorough going through the joint. I doubted if there was anything I could find that hadn't already been snagged and bagged.
Well, let's see. Let's see. Okay, so let's find a trash can. All right, I think that's it. Hey, Fridge, how you doing? That's right. I become a Blade Runner. Hunting those replicants. All right. Let's check. Let's check around here.
The car looked a lot like the one I'd been tracking. The driver had been smart enough to pull the license plate, but the vehicle identification number was still there. If I ran it through the mainframe back at the station, I could ID the owner.
Aha. Let's see. Anything at the VIN? There's a brown thing on the floor. I'm using a walkthrough because some of the things that you're supposed to find are absolutely invisible. I'm trying to minimize its use. There's no brown thing on this floor. All right. I guess we can head left. Just want to do one more cursory search here. Yeah, there's nothing there. Wait. What's this?
The wrapper was from a vendor I knew. Best licking dogs in the 4th sector. That wasn't saying a whole lot, but with an arcade next door and a dozen nightclubs down the street, Mia and Murray's stand saw more action in a night than my spinster aunt saw all last century.
There we go. Save early, save often. All right. So now let me get the wrapper. Let's go left. Oh, we're in DNA Row. I remember this place. Let's find our spinner. There it is. Bradbury Building, Hysteria Hall. Let's go to Hysteria Hall.
It was the trickster. He said Pat doesn't have a mink coat. She's got a good Republican cloth coat. That's all.
You're wrong, sweetie. It was Herbert Hoover.
I'm sorry, but I was there.
Well, if anything, you were all of 3 years old back then.
I still remember it, like it was yesterday.
And he said fur coat, not mink. I saw it on the Discovery disc.
All right. Let's see. Let's talk to them.
You guys still battling it out?
That's what keeps a marriage alive and kicking, Ray. What can we do you for?
The works.
Coming right up. You know anything about politics, Ray? Famous quotes, things like that?
I try not to.
How about the checker speech?
Never heard of it.
Hoover's checker speech.
Nixon's checker speech.
You're forgetting a lot your old age.
Right behind you, lady.
All right, let's talk to them about other things.
You ever seen this girl around here? Maybe in the arcade?
Oh, yes! I saw her come out of the arcade yesterday.
No, it was the day before.
Maybe you saw her both days.
No, I'm positive. It was yesterday.
You're positively wrong. It was 2 days ago, sure as God made little green apples.
You're getting Alzheimer's, sweetie.
Okay, just forget it. You know where I could score some cheese? Like this stuff?
Boy, don't flesh that around here.
He's the police, sweetie.
Besides, the kids today just as soon twist a knife in your backside as to ask for chinion for the tram home. Show that cheese around here, you become a marked man.
Who sells it?
Now, we aren't asking for any trouble, Ray.
I'm not working bunco, I just want some information.
That nutty broad who runs Kingston Kitchen. She's always bragging about her special ingredient.
That stew she makes, it always did taste a little gamey.
And she charges an arm and leg for it, too.
Aha!
I found this wrapper.
Yeah, that's from one of our dogs.
Be good, you two.
Well then. So we know that the Kingston Kitchen lady's using cheese. Let's go to the used car shop.
It's a killer, I kid you not. Only 35 thou. Yeah, red, orange, blue, puke green, any color you want. Just give me 24 to hose the graffiti off. Just kidding. Ask for the man, Crazy Legs Larry, Toodaloo. Admiring that bishy cat, ain't you? I don't blame you. It's a classic ride in a deluxe sport package. It'll push 125 without so much as a shake. Of course, you gotta find the road for it.
That's always the problem.
Crazy Legs, Larry Hirsch. Pleased to meet you.
Ray McCoy.
You can call me Crazy, you can call me Larry. You can even call me Crazy Legs Larry. But don't call me if you don't think a hot set of wheels ain't necessary.
Okay.
The Bishi's exceptional. Mechanical is Pacific Rim flawless, as usual. But they also save some of the classic styling of the old GM days.
Looks like a piece of work.
Forget those fibroplast Filipino heaps everyone's driving around. This is real. Just feast your eyes on this. You see it? You see it? That's actual chrome, the real stuff. They saved a couple hundred sheets of Tijuana chrome from before the war. It's completely legal and everything. Beautiful, isn't it?
I don't think I've ever seen it before.
And you probably won't ever see it again unless you steal this puppy. And honestly, no. Frankly, I gotta tell you, it's got your name written all over it. Ray McCovey.
McCoy.
Take a couple letters.
I'll have to think about it.
But don't think too long or too hard about it, Roy. It's liable to be
It's a
gone by
side
the
quill,
time you come
basically.
Gotcha.
This game is taking place around the same time that the movie took place.
How about this girl? She look familiar?
back. You kidding? She ain't old enough to drive.
You've never seen her?
She looks kind of familiar.
Think real hard.
Maybe you should try that arcade next door.
Yeah, no
Looks like the
problem,
kind of girl you
Fridge.
see there all the time.
I'll do that. I hope you got paperwork for all these vehicles.
Are we kids or what, Ray? You're talking to Crazy Legs Larry Hirsch here.
I take that as a yes.
You can take it any way you want. Just don't take it for a test drive in the 4th sector.
I hope you got paperwork for all these vehicles.
Oh,
I take that as...
you can take it.
All right. So now we've talked to Crazy Legs Larry Hirsch. Let's go over to Anemoid Row. Okay, let's see. Anemoid Row right here. All right, now there should be a woman in this fish stall. Oh no, I didn't mean to go there. All right. Yeah, it does look good for its age, doesn't it, Ben? They use voxels instead of pixels. Up close, it looks a little bit rough, but when it's around this perspective, it looks really good. Let's see. Is there a woman here? There doesn't look to be a woman here. Okay, let's talk to the dragonfly woman.
Any luck finding more of that dragonfly jewelry?
Oh, see, I was right. This you show me was part of a collection bought for a nightclub in 4th sector.
You know the name of the nightclub owner?
No, senor. But my friend, he says the man is not selling.
Thanks for your help. How's business?
Good, very good. Holidays coming soon. Everyone wants insects.
Yeah, I can't imagine a better stocking stuffer.
Alright, so let's go to Hawker's Circle. Which, if I remember right, is to the left. Yep, it's right here. All right, let's talk to Mama Isabella about the cheese she puts in her stew.
Mia and Murray tell me you're using cheese in your stew. Real cheese.
Them old buzzards. What they know?
I could take a sample of that stew you're cooking back to the lab and have it tested.
Why you pick on Mama Isabella? I never do you no harm.
Where'd you get it?
My sister, she got connection.
Where can I find her?
She back in Jamaica, man. Far away from here. She send me cheese once, maybe twice a month. You know, funny thing you asking about the cheese. Last week, this ugly little man he run by, grab whole box of empty takeout cartons right off the counter. Police next door, they just laugh. Say the guy not be so happy when he opened them cartons.
What's that have to do with the cheese?
Cheese hidden in that box, man. Keeping it safe till I cook up a new batch. So how could I tell police to bring back box? They find cheese, they shut me down.
This guy who robbed you, what did he look like?
Short, real short. Bad
Hey,
clothes,
Feckafon, how you
colors
doing?
Way too bright. Funny bow tie. Maybe you look for this ugly little thief, yeah? I'm thinking you not really care about the cheese.
You're right, but I still think you ought to get yourself a different secret ingredient.
Oh, you're
Mom,
working? What are you
that cheese
doing?
been nothing but trouble for Mama Isabella.
Thanks for your time. Thanks for your time.
Okay, so we can't ask her about anything else. This walkthrough that I have is really different from the actual game. My goodness. What's this now?
Careful, senor. You're poison.
Scorpions?
See? Finest quality. Perhaps you purchased one?
I don't think so. They're beautiful, though. Never seen one before.
Oh, deadly too, senor.
Alright, let's go to the police station. There's supposed to be a lady here, and there's not. Wait.
You know who deals in insects down here?
You don't want insects? They're no good companion. But fish. Fish are good. I have every kind of fish for you. Blowfish, dorado, miniature sailfish. Very friendly.
No, thanks. I got a dog at home.
Fish just as good as dog.
No, my dog is real.
Real? Oh, you must make lots of money.
Let's get back to insects. Official LPD business.
Dorado sounds golden. Yes,
Down at
that's
the end of
right.
Animal Row. You see big green sign? You try there. Good luck with dog, friend. Hope he stays healthy.
She.
Let's see if we can talk to this person again.
Is this scale from a fish?
Same as other one. Not fish. Snake scale.
Ah, just like in the movie.
Other police show me scale from same snake. I send him to Abdul Hassan.
How could you tell I was police?
Both of you walking around look confused, like you in wrong place.
Now let's talk to this person again.
Anything unusual happening down here?
I haven't heard much. All been very quiet.
Come on. character is very elusive.
Anything unusual happen?
Ah, they're very cute.
I'll pass.
Alright, let's try talking one more time.
Thanks for your time.
Okay, nope, absolutely nothing. Let's go into our spinner and go to the police station.
Mainframe and shooting range.
The Tyrell Corporation today recalled the last 4 functioning entertainment model Nexus.
Alright, just downloading.
Personal clue database.
Let's upload our information and download information.
The mainframe confirmed what I'd already guessed. The car from Chinatown was the same vehicle that had smacked the hydrant at Runciter's. The car was registered to a man named Gavin Kelly, but he'd reported it stolen 2 months ago. His file came up clean. Model citizen, doctor, no criminal record. I was back to square one.
Huh.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
Alright, now let's use that Esper. But first... Well, no, I just saved my game.
Moon bus.
Moon bus. Alright. Let's zoom in on this guy, see who he is.
That guy sure gets around. Give me a hard copy of that.
Alright, we got a hard copy of that. That's Clovis, I think. Now, let's zoom in on his friend.
Give me a hard copy of that.
That's the explosives expert. Okay. Now, let's see if we can find out who this person is.
That can't be me. Give me a hard copy of that.
Holy moly. Why am I with some replicants? All right. I don't know, maybe it's the actual person. Maybe this guy's a replicant as well, and he just doesn't know it. Let's get back in that elevator.
Laboratory. Mainframe and shooting roof.
Let's go to the Tyrell building.
You got an appointment this time?
Nope.
So why you here?
What do you mean I don't? I have an appointment.
So, anyone else explode around here lately?
I eat any more of that cafeteria. I'm gonna have to ask you.
You're gonna throw me out.
If need be.
So,
I eat any. I'm gonna have.
you're gonna throw.
If need.
Huh. Well, let's go to the Bradbury house. So things are happening differently than they are in this fact. Let's go to Sebastian's place. JF Sebastian.
Yes?
I'm looking for JF Sebastian.
That's me.
McCoy, LPD. You had a break-in?
I don't think I called anyone.
I was already here. I was chasing one of the perpetrators.
Well, everything's all right now. I'm pretty sure I can handle it.
You may think you can, but believe me, you can't. Better if I check it out.
Well, if you insist. I don't think they took anything. I don't really have anything here of any value.
You work for Tyrell Corporation?
Yes, sir. I'm one of the principal design engineers for Dr. Tyrell. He's a very nice man. You know, he even fronted me the money to buy this building. It's a landmark, you know. You really should see the front edifice. They put some amazing detail into it.
You feeling all right?
Oh, sure. I'm fine.
You wouldn't be hiding anybody, would you?
No, sir. There's nobody here but me and my friends.
What friends?
Good evening, Gia.
Evening, General.
JF
See?
Sebastian is
I make
voiced by the
friends.
same person in the movie.
He almost looks real.
He's plenty real enough for me. And real good company, too.
Look, I gotta check the premises again. Maybe they left something behind.
Well, if you want to take a look, go on ahead. I can't stop you. But please be careful in my lab.
You got it.
Let's see.
You know the design subcons down on the row, Miraji and Chu?
I've heard of them, but I've never seen them. I don't go in for the parties and stuff, and I never go down to the row.
You ever work with a Dr. Eisenduller?
We're in different fields. I'm in basic biogenetic design, and he works on the practical application of off-world physics. He seems to be a very nice man.
Who happens to be dead.
Dead?
He was murdered, probably by a replicant.
But replicants aren't allowed on Terra.
But they're here, nonetheless. And who do you think they'll start looking for next? How well do you know Dr. Tyrell?
Oh, I'm not sure anyone really knows him. But I can tell you this, he's a great man, and a brilliant genetic designer. Dr. Tyrell and I play chess every week. I've only beaten him once.
Talk to me about the twins.
You mean Luther and Lance? They were Dr. Tyrell's favorites until he let them go. Nobody really knows why, either.
You think they hold a grudge against Tyrell?
Maybe. But they're decent fellows, Mr. McCoy. I don't think they'd ever do a mean thing to anybody. They're real smart, too. Almost as smart as Dr. Tyrell.
Maybe they're too smart to keep around. Too much competition for the old man.
Oh, they could never take Dr. Tyrell's place.
How about this? Do you think they're the type who might help out renegade replicants?
You're a Blade Runner, aren't you?
Bingo.
But you said you were here about the burglary.
The guys who broke in might be replicants.
What in the world would a replicant want from me?
You worked on the
Oh,
Nexus
you'll
6
find
series,
out.
didn't you?
Just a little bit.
Would you say that the 6s are smarter than the old 4s and 5s?
They're supposed to be. Stronger and more agile, too.
Maybe they want to pick your brain about their brains.
I think you should leave now, Mr. McCoy.
Got the straight scoop for me, or what?
I think you should leave now, Mr. McCoy.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, I guess he's gonna kick me out. Let's check out this Stereo Hall arcade. All right, let's see. Amwood Row, Police Station, Hysteria Hall. I'm told that sometimes a person in the Hysteria Hall is not there, and I have to go back in and go there until they're there. Is that Lucy?
I've been looking for you.
Please, leave me alone. Father told me to watch out for you.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Have you always lived on Terra?
Yes.
Father told me he thought Terra would be so special and beautiful. Birds and flowers and trees and blue water. But it's not like that at all. I don't remember it ever being like that.
All right, let's see.
Can you take me to your father?
I don't think he'd like that. I don't know where he is, anyway.
There's another hunter after your family.
We know. The woman who smokes.
You've got to get out of here.
You're a good man.
Don't jump to any conclusions.
You're gentle. Father used to be like that, too. He would read to me and tell me stories. Pretty stories, so I would have pretty dreams.
He doesn't do that anymore?
He's out with Sadiq every night. And he and Mother, they argue about what we're going to do.
That must be tough on you.
I've seen death before. But the other day, I was thinking, if a person could feel love, real love, for even just one day, I think it would all be worth it.
I agree.
Out in a place with trees, and a lake, and flowers. I've seen places like that in books.
You'll see them with your own eyes one day.
You're not the hunter anymore?
Go, quickly.
Thank you.
Alright, so what are my character's motives? I don't know. Let's go to Nightclub Row. Alright, so there's tongue and there's early cues. Let's enter Tongue Club first. And there should be a person in a flashy red suit. And I do not see a flashy red suit anywhere.
Damn.
Maybe if I re-enter the place. I think we're supposed to meet up with a comedian of some sort. Come on. There's literally nothing here. Okay, let's see. Let's try again. Let's try 3 more times. 1, and if not, we'll just go to the other club. 2, 3. Oh, I guess he's not supposed to be here. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Alright, let's go to early cues then.
I remember early Q used to call himself a humanitarian because he'd recruit orphans for his sex club, then donate a percentage of their salary to his favorite animal propagation lab. Yeah, he was a real piece of work.
All right. So we're in early Q's. And there's the bouncer I'm supposed to get by.
Hey, Hanoi, where's Early?
Off-world fat farm.
You can do better than that.
No, it's true. Mr. Q sent me a vid just yesterday. Getting a hell of a tan he is.
Early's waiting on me.
Sod off. You've got no appointment and you've got no warrant.
Well, he's right about that. Let's see. All right. So I go up to the girl.
Not the talkative type.
There we go. Is that the flashy red suit guy? All right, let's talk with this guy right here.
Early, how's it hanging?
Thick, slick, and hard as a brick. How's yours, General?
Your man gave me a hard time out there.
I like Hanoi, but I can't deny his sphincter's a little tight.
What's on tap tonight?
Classy shows all evening, General. You're going to be able to cut diamonds down there or your money back.
All right, let's see.
You buy some jewelry at an auction recently? Real old, elite stuff?
Who's asking? You ain't with robbery homicide.
No, sir.
Those pieces ain't hot. I got the papers to prove it. I picked them up at legitimate auction. Cost me nearly a pound of flesh, too.
You give this stuff to a girlfriend, Early?
You kidding? I ain't that stupid. No. I was letting one of my dancers use the stuff in her act. Kind of a tribute to the ancient swamp lands, you know what I mean?
Which dancer?
Heck, give up. She's going on, kid. She's one of my biggest earners, too. She ain't in any trouble now, is she?
Not yet.
Good. Wouldn't want to slaughter the goose that lays them golden eggs.
This girl one of yours?
This ain't no daycare center, General. Of course she ain't half bad looking. My pappy always used to say if there's grass on the field, it's time to play ball.
So, she hasn't been around here?
Nah, she ain't one of mine. Talk to Taffy. He gets most of the petty business around here.
It's men like you that made this country great, Early. Hey, Early.
I'm working right now, General. Ask me later.
All right. So let's see. I think we're about to see a movie of some sort.
Ladies and gentlemen, yours truly, the ever brilliant Early Q presents the wondrous, mysterious Hecuba, singing and performing the sacred Thanatos dance of the ancient swamp.
What's your name? What's your name?
All right, let's see. So is this person supposed to be dancing now? So I can go to the left. And I can exit where I came. Let's go to the left. Was she already on stage? Weird. Alright, so let's go to Victoria's dressing room. Alright, we're in Victoria's dressing room. But she's not here. Unfortunately, they didn't really add a quest book, so it makes it pretty hard. Let's see. It's really hard to find the objects in this game. I'm supposed to talk to Victoria here. Maybe I have to go up. I see. What in the world is all this? Alright, let's see if we can get Victoria to arrive.
You got a minute, pal?
Sod off, McCoy. I've got no time for you.
Interesting. I'm supposed to meet her in here.
That's strange.
Aha!
I didn't hear a knock.
I just wanted to say, wow, you were awe-inspiring.
Well, thank you very much, Mr.
McCoy. Ray McCoy.
Is there something I can do for you, Mr. McCoy?
Alright, so now we have Victoria here.
How'd you like working for Early Q?
He's always treated me very well.
Ever see him hanging out with any unsavory types?
We don't get many priests in here, if that's what you mean.
That's such an unusual belt. Is it antique?
They say it's from the last century. Those little creatures have always been my favorites.
Dragonflies?
Yes. And the whole class that contains them.
Tell you the truth, I'm from the LPD. I'd like to ask you a few questions if I could.
Is this about Early Q? Because I could tell you.
Did any other pieces come with the belt?
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
Look, I want to warn you. There's a woman looking for you and your friends.
Why would anyone be looking for me?
You know what I'm talking about. It's real important that you get out of here.
Oh, I could have void comped her. I could have tested to see if she was a replicant. I guess I didn't do that. What in the world? So I chose to help her. There's nothing in this room. Okay. I guess we can go through back to where we were upstairs. See if anything changed. Doesn't look like anything's changed. Do I have an autosave? Interesting. I could go up there.
And maybe I'll impress you.
What's this? There's a chair there.
I lucked out. The receipt for the Dragonfly collection was right on top of the pile. There were 3 pieces, a belt, earrings, and an anklet. Early had bought them last month at an auction for more money than I'd see if I retired at dozen reps. Nothing else there. Nothing else there.
Okay.
I didn't know what was on the disc, but the way
Oh, I
Early
got a
had hidden
disc.
it was bound to be dirty laundry.
How you doing, General? You got a warrant to show me, or you just breaking and entering?
What's on the disc, Early?
Hey, I don't hassle you about your private life. Put it down, McCoy.
Must be something pretty juicy. Your girls know about the cameras?
I got you. You want to trade. The disc for... what?
Let's hear what you got.
What do you say you and I have a drink first,
Wait, let's save the game.
Well, it's your lucky day, McCoy. You're in the Garden of Earthly Delight. See, I bet we can find something to whet your wick.
Not interested.
Well, everyone's interested.
I want information.
You can have whatever your little heart desires, General.
Maybe this was a different outcome.
Louise, McCoy, you look awful. I'll take the disc. Thanks. Don't worry about a thing, General. Old Early's gonna set you right up.
Should I have taken that? Am I in a bad spot right now? This game is quite cryptic sometimes. I'm clicking a lot. Can't do anything in this position. Hold on.
Well, it's your lucky day, McCoy. You're in the Garden of Earthly Delight. See, I bet we could find something to...
Not interested.
Bull everyone.
I want...
You...
Not interested.
I'll take... Don't worry about...
So there's nothing I can do. Get out of this position. Come on, get out of the position. Let's see. Okay. I know what I can do.
Whoa!
Cough up some dirt early, or I'm taking this disc downtown.
You want Victoria? Is that it? The girl with the rep friends? I can give her up. It'd be a hell of a score for you, General. 4, maybe 5 skin jobs.
Sit down.
I'll throw in a night with one of my dancers.
Sit down.
We got a deal or not?
Let's hear what you got.
And then I get the disc?
We'll see. I still got the gun.
You're cold, General. But I know you're gonna be thankful I put those cameras in. Hey, check out Victoria's bearded boy toy. He's here all the time. You can be sure he ain't coming around for the witty conversation.
I've seen him before. What makes you think he's a replicant?
He walked right by my dance. Didn't even pop a stiffy.
Maybe he swings another way.
Oh, come on, McCoy. Have you seen my girls? Besides, I heard him talking to Victoria. They got friends who are gonna help him get off-world. I'm telling you, they got a whole little replicant love fest going on.
You hear him say anything else?
No, General, I ain't the nosy type.
Yeah, you're a model citizen.
You still have something in mind?
The disc? I'm keeping it for now.
We had a deal.
You'll get it back if you behave.
So it's blackmail.
Insurance.
No more free drinks for you, buddy boy.
I didn't get free drinks before.
Get out of my club.
All right. Excellent. So we did something. Maybe we should try that other club again.
Nothing
Tongue.
else there.
All right. Let's see if there's something for us now.
Never seek to tell thy love, love that never told can be. Poetry. I was running into a lot of that crap lately.
All right, so we found the poem. Now let's go to the police station. First, let's check the Tongue Club. let's exit. Aha, there he is.
Hey, man.
You're that cat from Howie Lee's. McCoy, right? We keep bumping into each other. You want an autograph? I know you ain't heard of me yet, but Gordo Frizz's autograph's gonna be worth a pile of chinion someday.
I'll hold my breath. I'm gonna ask you a few questions.
Man, don't you got anything better to do than hassle innocent people at their place of work? Make it snappy, okay?
I really appreciate your patience. You seen this woman around here?
I think I slept with her just last night.
What?
Just kidding, baby. Tell you the truth. So many women walk in and out of my life. I might have spent an evening with her, but how'd I remember?
Yeah, I'm sure you're irresistible.
The babes dig a man with a sense of humor.
And a sense of taste. So, in answer to my question...
I ain't never laid eyes on that chick. But, if I do, I'll make sure to keep her all for myself.
We got a lighter. That's what I was looking for.
Hey, is everybody having a good time tonight? What does a marriage and a tornado have in common? First, there's a lot of sucking and blowing, and then you lose your house. You know what my first wife's nickname was? Twister. The doctor calls up his patient. I got bad news and I got worse news. The bad news is you only got 24 hours to live. The patient says, what could be worse than that? The doctor says, I've been trying to reach you since yesterday. Guess what happens to a replicant who does his job really well? Early retirement, baby. I see we got a celebrity in the audience. Can I get a spot, please? That's right. It's one of the boys from the local Blade Runner unit. One of the LPD's finest, Ray McCoy. Let's give a big hand for Rep Detect McCoy. He's protecting us poor slobs, ladies and gentlemen. He even thinks you're a replicant. He can waste you right where you stand. Nice job, eh, detective?
It doesn't quite work that way.
How about yourself? You sure about yourself? 'Cause I got some friends, they say they know you.
You're lying.
Yeah? My friends say you ain't a Blade Runner at all. They say you're a fraud. And look, here come the cops now. Let's have a big hand for the real police.
What's going on?
This a troublemaker? Put your hands on top of your head.
That's right. Ray McCoy, Rep Detect, BR 61661.
Never heard of you.
I report to Lieutenant Gouza. Call him.
I work for you? Let's go.
Where's your squad car?
Shut your mouth.
Which precinct are we going to?
I'll tell you which one.
Oh.
This was no precinct house I'd ever been in, and I thought I'd been in them all. The grunt to my right had the beefy harness bull look down pat, and his twitchy partner in the suit looked like he was just itching to chainsaw a couple of kneecaps. Other than that, everything was hunky-dory.
Impersonating a police officer, huh? I guess the new Nexus models are a little more creative than the old ones.
I'm a Blade Runner. You don't believe me? Call Lieutenant Gouza.
There ain't no Gouza in the LPD.
Unless I've been walking around in a dream, there is.
That's what always bugs me. Yeah, the fact that these skin jobs always gotta live someone else's life.
No shit.
Just make the call, damn it. You're just a piece of shit rep with memory implants of this Goozer guy, you understand?
That's impossible.
Rep ain't sounding so creative now, huh?
You want to avoid comp me? Be my guest.
Oh, very good. Very good. Very convincing. Where you been hiding? The Kipple? Gregorian bring you in? Who else is working that side of the pool these days?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What about that bastard selling all that stuff downtown?
Hey, shut your trap. I'll tell you something, McCoy. I don't even care how you go out. But I know you can feel pain. And on that account, I'm your man, see? You tell me about everyone you met through cars, and I'll guarantee you we'll go real easy.
Your breath smells like you wiped your ass with your teeth.
Good one.
You're gonna wish you was neck deep in an off-road reactor vessel by the time I get through with you. Fire up the chair, Holly. You know what I'm gonna come back as in my next life? A priest. There's something holy about how good I am at this.
Freeze! Don't even go for it!
Crystal?
You got any idea how glad I am to see you?
No time for chit-chat, Slim. You want to save your ass, we gotta blow this joint right now.
Let's see. So where am I now? All right, let me check. All right. We're in the sewer network.
What the hell took you so long?
Good thing you made your entrance when you did.
Good thing one of my snitches saw them escort you out of the club. Otherwise, you'd be 3/4 in the bag right now.
They must have been phony cops hired by the reps for protection.
Cops, yes. Phony, no. I remembered Baker. He used to be an SID expert on coercive technique until he was fired.
I know, right?
A couple years ago.
A mercenary?
Bingo.
He won't have to worry
They
about
didn't
getting
arrest
paid
them.
anymore.
That little weasel who works for Taffy.
Gordo?
He's one of them. You should have popped him right there on the stage.
Yeah, that would have been good publicity for the department.
That's your problem, McCoy. You worry too much about what people think. Now excuse me while I go collect. You in or out?
In.
Aha.
Damn.
Okay, it says, talking about hunting Decora down, but I just let her go.
Now this is what I call a captive audience.
You got nowhere to go, Gordo. You're a replicant.
Everyone's a critic. I've died on stage plenty of times. I'm used to it.
Why don't you let her go then?
I didn't say I was ready.
This is only gonna end one way, Gordo. You really want to take an innocent with you?
Nobody's innocent down here, lady.
I'd rather lose her than the dozen I'd lose if I let you go. You're a killer, pal, and you're not gonna change. That's how Tyrell built you.
An entertainer. That's all I ever was. That's all I ever wanted to be.
Guess his killer instinct wasn't quite killer enough. Screwed the pooch, Slim. You were just a little faster, the retirement money would have been yours.
You mean we're not gonna share?
This is the real world, Slim, not some candy-ass video game.
Oh, getting
Better
meta.
call this in. Your vehicle close by?
It's around here somewhere.
Where'd you park it?
I'm telling you, it was right here. Damn thing must have been stolen.
Maybe you're living in an alternate reality, Slim.
Attention all units. All points bulletin has been issued for Ray McCoy, formerly VR61661. Confirmed one civilian kill. Ezo, considered armed and dangerous.
What the hell is that?
Maybe they just want to bring you in for questioning.
I didn't kill Ezo.
Maybe they think you're not what you think you are.
Are you saying I'm a rep? Come off it.
The look on your face after that last one? The minute you start to feel something for skin jobs, you're in big trouble.
Maybe I just got too much empathy.
In all the wrong places.
You want to put me on the machine?
Hey, I don't want anything, Slim. You're the one they want.
Detective Steele, VR61354, report to headquarters immediately. Code blue.
What are you gonna do? Take me in?
No matter what they say, you're not on my list yet, Slim. You know what that means. And there's no use juicing you if I can't make some honest chinion off it, you know?
I never appreciated your baser instincts so much.
Boozer must have messed up somehow. I'll check it out, see what's going on, and then... we'll be meeting again, Slim. You can bank on it.
You got a deal.
And get cracking before I change my mind.
Interesting. Holy moly, I got through Act 4 in a completely different way.
Good God! Your old fogey stuff makes me want to spew. Excuse me, but I was listening to music. Geek, hoodlum, dork, freak.
There is someone at the door.
Speak.
I have a return package for Mr. Luther Lance.
A return? From where?
Emil Runsiter.
Maybe one of the chimps blew a gasket and tried to bugger him. They're not available. Come back later. Told you those strains were unstable. Runsiter must have discovered the fakes. Relax. Runsiter's a simp. Not even old man Tyrell could have spotted those beauties.
20th century like a real drug man.
Who the
here.
piss do you think you are, blasting in here like a couple of goddamn cowboys?
Gentlemen, take a moment to evaluate your situation.
Look, there's very little to steal here. If you can haul out one of the statues, be our guest.
We look like thieves to you, man?
No. You look like a couple of goddamn...
Take a good, long look.
Aha! Just the people we were hoping to see, right, Lance? Huh? Nexus 6. And you came to us.
Return to you, my brothers, to ask your help.
Unfortunately, we don't work for the Tyrell Corporation anymore.
You've been continuing your research, I trust.
Yeah, of course. Something drives us on.
The common bond. Can you have greater miracles than these? Brothers, my brothers, take a good, long look.
Oh my God.
What?
Well now, shall we begin?
Are they replicants?
You wake up one day and find it's all been a dream. Or you wake up and discover you've been asleep all the time and the nightmare is real. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know who I was. A cop dangling on the short end of the stick? Or a rep whose memory banks had run out. One thing I was sure of was that I didn't kill Ezo. That I know I experienced. And this misinformation, maybe it was the key to everything that was happening. Maybe there was a lot more than what met my eye. All I had to do was stay alive long enough to find out.
Okay. Let's go to Act 4 then. I guess we no longer have our spinner. So we have to use the sewer network. Let's see. I'm gonna go to the left side of the screen. Nope. All right, so we're in the torture room right now.
I'd seen chairs like this one before, and not just in my recurring dental nightmares. It was an old-time LPD soothsayer, a torture device used to elicit confessions out of hardened criminals. Its use had been banned for 10 years now, but most cops knew it hadn't totally disappeared off the face of the earth.
Okay. Okay, let's see. I think there should be a button allowing access to this part right here. There we go.
I told you to stay hidden.
I can't stay there anymore. I don't want to be with Father, not when he's so angry. Besides, I need something.
We don't have time for
That thing you do to see if a person is human?
the void comp? You want it.
Is it always right?
Usually.
Give it to me. Father won't tell me anything anymore.
Is that why he was angry? Because you asked him? You deserve it. You know how this works? I set up situations and you respond.
Okay. Is it hard? Like a test in school?
No. Sometimes it can be disturbing. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
All right, last time I tried this, it didn't work.
Reaction time is a factor in this, so please pay attention. Where do you live?
In Chinatown, at the Yukon.
What do you do for a living?
I used to work for Mr. Runsiter until what happened.
Out of the corner of your eye, you see a large black spider crawling up the wall.
I take care of it. Keep it safe.
You've been drafted into the Army. During a boot camp hazing, you're bound, blindfolded, and forced to eat worms.
Poor worms.
Like my briefcase? Department issue. Baby hide. 100% genuine human baby hide.
Baby hide? That's...
She's human.
Test terminated.
The test says you're human.
Really? Why didn't Father tell me?
Maybe he wanted to keep his family together.
I'm not a little girl anymore. It's not fair.
No, but it's understandable.
I'm gonna stay with you.
Don't you understand? It's not safe. There's a hunter out here. If she finds out where you are...
Can't you come back with me?
Now's not a good time.
It's never a good time.
Listen, you have to be patient. You have to trust me. It's not safe here.
All right. So we void comp tested the Lucy. Let's go back to the crossroads now. Okay, now let's head down the stairs, exit the screen. Let's climb this ladder, see where it goes.
Your floor number, please.
Apartments.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
Where's Maggie? Where's my animal?
Step off, motherfucker. Ain't no Maggie here.
She was here last night when I left.
You got the wrong place, Jack.
Hey, man, I live here.
I don't know what you're speed loading, and I really don't care.
Wait a minute.
I got no problem icing you if that's what you want, Jack.
Your floor number, please.
But it even says McCoy. Is that guy also named McCoy?
Ground floor.
Exactly. Either he's in denial or someone's gaslighting McCoy. Either way, it's pretty interesting. Or to the right. Okay. Now apparently there are rats here.
Hey, another one? Ain't you ever heard of private property?
Okay, let's save the game here.
Hey, haven't I seen you somewhere before?
Always chasing. That your name? Chaser? Got that big dumb locks out the back of the sushi bar, remember?
Small world, ain't it?
I guess so. And again, I ain't the one standing in your living room.
You said another one when I came down the elevator.
Not a lot of people. Artificials.
How'd you know they were replicants?
Are you kidding? I can spot a skin job at 100 paces in the dark.
Describe them to me.
Sure you don't got that drink?
Maybe later.
Well, there's the Japanese guy with the coat and the glasses.
Skinny guy, blonde hair, ponytail?
Yeah, and the guy with the muscles and the funny hair.
Dreadlocks?
Right, I've seen him twice. And a two-headed guy and a fat man.
Fat man? The one I was chasing from the sushi bar.
Nah, the other fat man. You know him, rough voice. Always eating.
How many times you seen the fat man down here?
Bunch of times. Last time weren't that long ago.
What was he doing?
Collecting guns like always.
Handguns? A blaster like mine?
Handguns, rifles, a whole armful. Took 'em through that gate. Dumped 'em in the sewer. They're gone now. You sure you ain't got nothing to drink?
Can you describe him?
Yeah, rough guy. He barks out orders a lot. Everybody listens when he's around. Natural.
Let me ask you something.
Cooked it be. Damn tasty. Finger looking good.
Let me ask you something.
Finger looking good.
Okay. Let's go to the right door. Okay. Let's go. Whoa! Okay. Let's try that again. What? Okay, the walkthrough says I have to walk across this bridge. And then walk back, and there's a rat. Come on. There we go. Okay. Let's cross.
No, we tried that already. Look, we know that the adenine thymine and guanine cytosine sequences can be mutated in progress. Let's move on. Hey, it's about time you showed up.
You know who I am?
Detective Ray McCoy. You're investigating Miraji's death. And Eisendoller's. Having any luck?
You're Luther and Lance?
Hell of a smart cookie there. Take your guns and your violence elsewhere. We've got important work to do.
The reps that killed Marcus and Miraji, they'll be looking for you.
You're a little late, Detective. They've already found us.
So why are you still walking around?
'Cause we're all part of the same suit of cards, you know what I mean? Eldon makes mistakes just like any other human. The difference is the old bastard doesn't like to admit it. No, he covers them up, pretends they're human, gives them a job at a stinking corporation, and then when they actually produce original work, he boots them out on the street.
You're saying you're replicants?
We finally figured it out. Clovis helped us see the light.
But that's ridiculous. Tyrell wouldn't design something like you. He wants perfection.
I told you we were a mistake.
Keep talking.
Sometimes our memories are different from each other's. The implant process isn't perfect. We know, we've seen the studies. You can't always be sure exactly how the memories will play out in the subject's mind. We've got different recollections of our childhood. Explain that.
Maybe one of you just forgot.
If you can't trust your own memories, what's left that makes you human?
Nice computer monitor.
Tyrell says the 4-year lifespan can't be extended.
Of course he's gonna say that, but he's wrong. Very wrong. We got the research right here that'll prove it.
Is it complete? Could you extend the life of a replicant right now?
Well, no. The 4-year limit is an integral part of every element of the replicant. Tyrell's dictate was that every body part would fail, and only the designers of each would know exactly how it worked. Clovis has already unlocked the secret of the skin. That was Miraji. Sebastian and Chu, they'd know about the central nervous system and the eyes. A lot of retrograde viruses were built into the eyes. And Tyrell, he's got the basic DNA pattern information, but he won't just give it up.
Did you tell Clovis all this?
He didn't ask, he already knew. He knows all about you, too.
Where's Clovis now?
Gone to have a little heart-to-heart with Eldon.
He'll kill Tyrell if he gets to him.
Isn't that just too bad? I won't shed any tears. Tyrell is killing us all. 4 years isn't enough, is it? If Clovis snaps his neck, it'll be merciful and quick. That's a hell of a lot more than we've been given.
What are you doing down here?
Eldon shafted us, so now we're returning the favor. We promised Clovis we'd be finished with this by the time he got back, so if you don't mind.
Clovis set me up, didn't he? And he used my boss to do it.
He's sharp, this one. No question.
Tell me what you know.
How about we trade? Our life for yours.
Keep talking.
Clovis has gone to see Eldon. but he might not make it. Still, the work will go on, with or without Clovis. Get us Tyrell's files, the rest of the DNA data, and we'll help you.
You want me to break into the Tyrell building for you? You're nuts.
Defective, yes. Nuts, no. You need us, McCoy. We can serve up Goose's carcass on a big, oversized platter.
Huh.
What kind of deal did you have going with Runciter?
Don't talk to me about it. That was Lance's stupid deal. We just wanted to make some extra cash on the side.
That probably had something to do with you guys getting fired.
I'm sure he wasn't too pleased. Since Eldon's such a pain-in-the-ass control freak.
Did you meet Clovis through Runciter?
It was all just a coincidence.
I got a little test I want you to take.
You believe? Sorry, McCoy. Let's get back to work.
All right. Now, let's go through this door. And let's enter the air vent. Okay. We're in the Tyrell building.
Well, hey, stop!
Okay, so we'll go back to the laboratory now.
I think I got what you wanted from Tyrell's office.
That was pretty
Check
easy.
it out, bro. The little man with the big gun did good.
A bargain's a bargain. You said you'd give me Guza.
It's all right here. Your boss is a real piece of work, let me tell you. Almost as good as Tyrell. Take a look.
That probably had something to do with you guys getting fired. Guza had his fingers in as many rancid pies as possible. He was insatiable. He sold police equipment, ripped off criminals, and he even killed. And here were documents that proved it all. Depositions, photographs, video discs. It was the complete file on Guza, the dirty cop. Where'd you get this?
From Clovis. He told us to hold it for him. Come to think of it, I'm not sure you're supposed to see it. You want to give it back now?
Not a chance.
Let him have it. Clovis said he was finished with the policeman anyway.
A little light started to flicker in my brain. Guza was the one measuring me for the frame. When my stomach stopped churning, I realized I had everything I needed to force the bastard to play ball with me. I knew that he would listen to reason, if applied with serious pressure. All I needed to do was call him.
Well, let's use the phone. We don't have cell phones in 2019 or wherever this takes place. Okay.
Yeah.
Been messing with people's lives lately?
McCoy, where the hell you been? We've been looking all over for you.
Yeah? Am I wanted dead or alive?
You don't know what you are, kid.
You can sell that replicant shit to everybody else, but I ain't buying.
If you're so clean, let's put you on the machine. That'll decide once and for all.
I'm through listening, Guza. Now it's your turn. I've been doing some investigating on my own. Came across some prime sources. You know what I'm talking about. Those little illegal weapons deals with Ezo. You were raking in the chinion, selling LPD wares to scumbags and reps. Oh yeah, the department's gonna eat it up when they hear just how deep that corruption goes.
That's a load of crap.
Let's hope for your sake Bryant and the brass feel that way when I lay this file on them. Otherwise it's a one-way ticket to the off-world penal colony, fat man.
What do you want, McCoy?
Remove the frame, clear my name, and get that guy out of my apartment. I want my life back.
I can't do that.
You better start finding a way, 'cause I got another call to make.
Okay. How do we work this out? We can't talk over the damn phone.
The sewers. I know you want to be comfortable, and I figure it's kind of like your second home down there. At the bottom of the old elevator, there's a gate. Past it, there's a chamber. It's got a round platform.
Yeah, I know it.
Be there, alone. You better hold up your end, or Bryant gets it all.
All right. I think we're almost done with Act 4. Okay, so we're in the hobo's home. That's what it's called in the game. So we exit the room to the left. It's the disposal facility.
Did you get that asshole out of my apartment?
It's cleaner than when you left it.
My dog?
Yeah, your pooch is there too.
That everything I need to clear me?
I gotta tell you, kid, those inset photos look pretty real.
Let me guess. Clovis gave them to you.
It must seem pretty gullible, but he sounded on the level. He called you his brother. Said you came down in the moon bus with all of them. He said Tyrell was using you to get inside the LPD. You hadn't been on the job too long, so I thought, maybe.
You'd screw with my head? How convenient. You could satisfy your blackmailer and keep me from sniffing around your dirty work at the same time.
You're too smart for me, kid. Water under the bridge. You ready to talk trade?
I got it all right here. Photos, files, discs, the works. It ain't a pretty sight.
You can't blame a guy for trying to better himself.
Trying is one thing. Ripping off speed loaders and selling the shit yourself? Farming out LPD weapons through black marketeers? Torching two pimps who wouldn't pay you off when you were working Vice?
Hey, those two had it coming.
How long did you think it could last?
It finally reaches the point where you don't even think about what happened yesterday. Only what's coming to you tomorrow. 20 years in the job, kid, and nobody was gonna touch me.
Helping reps also part of the job?
I was gonna whack them myself once the heat was off. Tie up those loose ends.
Once I was out of the way.
Clovis is still gonna come gunning for me, kid. You and Chris gotta take him down. Then my problems are over. Our problems. And we can all live happily ever after.
There's no way I'm retiring another rep. Not after what I've been through. It ain't worth it. Do it yourself.
Hell, kid, you're my only hope. If they knew I was meeting you, I'd be dead already. And I know I got what you want.
Does it make any difference now?
We had a deal, remember? You might want to give it up, but I ain't ready yet. That's the difference between you and me. I'm a fighter. What the hell are you?
I see we were right to follow him, Sadiq.
Looks that way, man.
You might as well give it up, Clovis. You and your people don't have a chance.
We stand a greater chance of success than you, Lieutenant.
McCoy and I were just talking about how to get you guys out of your jam. We came up with a plan. But you gotta show yourself first. We gotta do this in person.
And if I told you that Sadiq has a pulse rifle trained right at your heart?
Without me, you for sure ain't going nowhere.
Lieutenant, we have everything we need. And that doesn't include you.
Too bad we're becoming such good friends.
Whatever is born of mortal birth must be consumed with the earth. To rise from generation free. Then what have I to do with thee?
Kiss my ass!
So, what shall we do with this detective? He's been so persistent, so industrious.
You know what I would do.
Perhaps you're right. It's over.
Whoa!
Did you get that?
It's my... yeah.
Is that everything I need?
I gotta tell you, kid. Those inset photos are pretty real.
Let me get.
It must. He called. He said you hadn't been on the job.
You'd screw it. You could say and keep your. I got it all.
You
trying farming, torching.
Hey,
how long did
it find only 20? Help it. I was one close. You ain't, and we can.
There's no way I'm any worth.
Hell, kid. If they knew.
Does it make?
We had it. That's the.
I see. We were right to follow him, Sadiq.
Looks that way, man.
You might as well give it up, Clovis. You and your people don't have a chance.
We stand a greater chance of success than you, Lieutenant.
McCoy and I were just talking about how to get you guys out of your jam. We came up with a plan. But you gotta show yourself first. We gotta do this in person.
And if I told you that Sadiq has a pulse rifle trained right at your heart?
Without me, you for sure ain't going nowhere.
Lieutenant, we have everything we need. And that doesn't include you.
Too bad we're becoming such good friends.
Whatever is born of mortal birth must be consumed with the earth.
What the hell? Where am I supposed to go?
From generation free. Then what have I to do with thee?
Kiss my ass.
So, what shall we do with this detective? He's been so persistent, so industrious.
You know what I would do.
Okay, let's save the game. Getting the hell out of here. We need to go to our apartment. I forget where that is. No, that's not it.
You're making me very unhappy, old friend.
Okay. Do we go down the stairs?
Tough day, McCoy.
You could say that.
Steele is looking for you, and Bryant. You've been keeping the whole department hopping, you and Guza.
I know. You looking for me too, Gaff?
Looking, not killing. I'm in a good mood today. You know you got some interesting neighbors, McCoy.
Yeah, well, I've been too busy to visit lately.
You gonna turn yourself in?
I'm thinking about it.
Think hard. You killed anyone yet? It's like I said before. You retire a human, your career is over. Your life too, maybe. But we don't live forever, do we?
Okay, let's get the heck in our apartment.
So I say, well, you should have voted for him then.
Very good. Very funny, yes. Governor, let's get down to business.
What?
Last estimate, 5 billion tons of kibble surround this city. Eventually, it's going to have to be cleared away.
Elgin, we've got specials to do that job.
But the attrition rate is enormous. No. There's only one way it can be accomplished. My way.
Unfortunately, your way is illegal.
For the moment, yes. The laws can be changed. And if replicants were allowed to work on Earth, imagine what your legacy would be. Governor Maurice Colvig, the national hero who eliminated toxic debris. Even your opponents will vote for you.
How can you possibly guarantee that no tragedies will occur?
It's a very simple solution to an old design challenge. Give them jobs on Earth, and they will never desire a different life.
That is a lie.
Who's there?
It's one of my children, I think, and a very resourceful one at that. Why don't you show yourself?
With pleasure.
Call security.
Who is this man?
I'd like to ask the same question.
One more word from him, and he'll be dead.
I will not be spoken to!
You're certainly a man of your word.
I want all the data you have on replicant DNA structures, the mutation studies, everything.
Why don't you just take a seat? We'll have a little talk.
I don't have time for talk.
I wish I could help you. I really do. But the data is useless. The 4-year lifespan is unalterable.
My friends, my family, dying before my very eyes, and all you can say is, there is no hope.
Time is precious, my son, and you have been keeping yours well.
And when night comes, I'll go to place fit for woe, walking along the darkened valley with silent melancholy.
I would prefer him alive if possible. Not exactly the conclusion I had in mind. Have you stationed guards in the mezzanine?
Yes, sir, but, I mean, after that fall...
Oh, don't be a fool, he's not dead yet. His time hasn't come.
Oh, God. No.
Act 5, wow.
It wasn't any mystery, and if I'd gotten home a few minutes earlier, it would have been me down there on the killing floor. No, it was a message, plain and simple. Crystal was giving me one last chance to disappear, but now I had a little message of my own to deliver. Nothing. Nothing.
I think the dog's dead.
Scanning video disc. One enhanceable image found. Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database.
Where's the phone?
Nothing. She'd been shot once in the head. At least she died fast. Nothing.
I know, poor doggy. Now I gotta find my message machine.
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
Is it in this room? Yes.
Pick up.
I didn't think you were going to answer.
Sorry, but I was just sleeping. What's going on?
Father wants to meet you. He said he's sorry about everything he did, but he was afraid you'd lead the other hunter to them.
Where is he now?
Out in the Kipple, by the moon bus. Way out, where the tunnel ends.
Tell him to stay where he is, until I can find a way for all of us to escape.
But I thought we were going away together. Just you and me.
Maybe we'll do it after I talk to him.
You promise? We could buy a car from that place next to the arcade.
A ground car wouldn't get us too far.
One of those flying cars would, though. It could take us all the way out to that beautiful lake. You know, the one with the trees and the flowers.
Lucy, there's a good chance...
I'll meet you there, okay? At the place where he sells the cars.
Wait, Lucy...
Oh, I love you so much, Ray.
You barely know him. All right, we are in Act 5. I think we should go with Lucy. Let's see here. Let me check the walkthrough here. Okay.
Your floor number, please.
I guess we go to the subway tracks.
Floor.
Yep, why solve a badly paid case when you can ride into the sunset with a new GF? Yes, that's right. Well, it also mirrors the ending for Blade Runner, the movie. Let's see, so I need to find the subway tracks. What in the world? What is this? You didn't want the rats?
Your floor number, please.
Okay. Now we can go up, we can go right. Save the game here. You go to the subway tracks. Nope, wrong place. And up the ladder on the left wall. No, that's not it. All right. Let's see. Let's go here. This is a confusing area. Nope, wrong place. Oh, this is the wrong place. go to the monorail. It's a Tyrell building. Let's go up here. There we go. That's where we need to be. Head to the subway tracks, a place where the monorail passes overhead. Run down the tunnel, forward, not to the subway station. Get up the ladder on the left wall. Use a spiral staircase to ascend to street level. Ray Ratfood McCoy, that's right. Now let's talk with Lucy. You just gotta exit the shop.
I knew you'd come.
I promised you, didn't I?
Father wanted me to stay with him. But when I told him I was going with you, he gave us his blessing.
He's an extraordinary guy.
I know.
You gonna miss him?
Of course. But now that I have you, everything will be all right, won't it?
Sure will.
Promise me that we're going to find that special place. The one with the trees and the flowers and the beautiful clear lake.
It exists somewhere.
It's so much more than a dream, isn't it? It's where we were always meant to be. And we'll be there, together.
How's it going, Ray? Wait a minute, I thought you was going to arrest her.
You don't get paid the big bucks to think, crazy. Any of your spinners up and running?
Sure. Got one up on the roof. A real beaut. Ain't a cheap ride, though, I'll tell you right now.
I gotta take it for a test drive.
Ray, I always liked you. True, I hardly know you. You seem like a stand-up guy. Eventually, when this fiasco's all over and done with, I know you'll get me on the come, right?
You're a stand-up guy, crazy.
That I am. Want me to tell your friend where you're going?
Friend?
You know, the doll with the cigarette. She told me you were in trouble and she wanted to help. What should I tell her?
Ray.
You tell her we're headed south.
10-4.
I'm scared, Ray.
Crystal ain't gonna let up until we're both 6 feet under.
Ray.
What?
Evening, Slim. Thanks for bringing her here. Makes my end a hell of a lot easier.
You're the coldest person I've ever seen when it comes to killing.
I'll take that as a compliment.
How did it feel to kill an innocent animal?
Wake up, Slim. The mutt was a replicant, just like its master.
Bullshit.
You're more confused than the damn dog was when I pulled the plug.
She was real, Steel. No two ways about it.
Nobody gives a damn. All three of you will be nothing but a memory anyhow. and I'll be a rich lady. Nice shot there, Slim.
You couldn't leave well enough alone.
See you again, real soon. Oh, I forgot. You rats don't have a soul.
Okay. Well, we killed her. Let's see. Let's talk to Lucy.
I'm scared, Ray.
Let's go. There's nothing here for us anymore.
Okay.
Can you get it working?
We'll have to find something else. Maybe a ground car.
All right, let's see. Head back downstairs.
It's all over, McCoy. You got nowhere to go and no hostages. You got 2 minutes. Then we're gonna clear you out.
I won't let them shoot us down like that.
Where'd you get that bomb?
I stole it from Sadiq. We can die together. The only thing we'll feel is the love we have for each other.
I refuse to go out that way.
We have no other choice.
We've got to. Wait a minute. We're right on top of the old subway system.
But they'll follow us.
Not if we can get a ground car down there. Hell, we can drive right through that tunnel and disappear.
What if it's collapsed?
It's worth a shot. Let me try to get the floor open. Arm that thing, all right? But wait for my signal before you drop it in. Now! Come on, they'll be coming through the door any second.
Okay. Now, we're in the sewers. Let's click on the car.
I knew we'd make it. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
There we
Didn't know where
go.
we were going, and I didn't much care. Away from the city first, and then as far as this heap could take us.
Oh, don't forget to like if you like the video. Definitely helps me out. Oh my god, Clovis is dead? Clovis is dead. Oh, that guy got him. Yes. GG. I love this song. Love the ending theme to this movie. Very GG. How did you all like it? How did you like it, Fridge? What game comes next? Maybe the Crimson Diamond? Maybe something else. I'll have to check. I'm currently playing the Crimson Diamond as well, so I guess I would have to do an adjacent game if we played the Crimson Diamond. Yes, we made it. All right. Well, there's not much else to do but say that I will be back every Sunday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and we will be streaming adventure games and narrative games. And so next time we'll be doing it on Sunday at 8 p.m. So thank you all for coming, and I will see you then. Bye-bye.